Hello there, I am a cell. You heard right, I'm a human cell. And inside of you, there are 50 trillion cells. Today, I want you to learn a little bit about me and what's inside of me. I'm not just a blob that floats around in your body. I have like a whole factory inside of me, like with little warehouses that scientists call organelles. Each organelle has a different function, just like adults have different careers. Each organelle gives something important to the cell to help keep it alive. So let's take a tour inside of me and meet each one of these organelles. But I need to warn you first, you might get a little wet on this tour because I am 70% water. This water is called cytoplasm or intercellular fluid. You can think of it this way. Think of the cell as this plastic bag filled with water. The bag represents the cell membrane. The cell membrane helps keep all the liquid on the inside and creates a barrier. This barrier is semi-permeable. This means that certain things can pass through the barrier, like nutrients, water, or ions. Some sugars, called glucose, can pass through the gate on the cell membrane. So inside we have our intercellular fluid. This makes the cell very moldable and it can change shapes very easily. Inside of me I have cytoskeleton, which is like scaffolding for the cell so that all the organelles don't just fall down to the bottom. So now let's meet the brains of the cell. Hello, I am the nucleus, the control center of the cell, but you can call me the brains of the cell. Inside of me I have genes and DNA, and this is what I use to control the functions of the other organelles through gene expression. I have a nuclear envelope around me that has pores in it so that proteins and DNA and RNA can get in and out, so it like sends a message to the other organelles. Right in the center of me is the nucleolus. I'm the nucleus, but inside of me is the nucleolus. Don't get confused because they kind of sound similar. The nucleolus is comprised of proteins and nucleic acids, and this helps it to transcribe ribosomal RNA. Transcribe just means to copy, and RNA is kind of like DNA, so it helps send out messages to the other organelles. Now just outside of my nuclear envelope, you will find ribosomes. Ribosomes help synthesize proteins. Synthesize just means it brings it together, and protein is what the cell needs to survive. So you'll find ribosomes all throughout the cell. Now, let's look at my next door neighbor, endoplasmic reticulum. Hi there, I'm endoplasmic reticulum, but most people just call me ER for short. There are two types of ER, rough ER and smooth ER. Rough ER has ribosomes on it, which help to synthesize proteins, and smooth ER helps to synthesize lipids. Both rough ER and smooth ER synthesize and package lipids and proteins so that they can get sent to the Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus, like me, has many folds and it's very flexible, kind of like pancakes if you stuck them together. The Golgi apparatus helps to package other molecules so that they can get sent to other organelles and secreted outside of the cell. Now, let's meet the mitochondria. Hi, I'm the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. You can call me the mighty mitochondria. I help make energy, which we call ATP. Without me, there would be no energy in the cell, and the cell would be like blah and dead. But some cells only need 1 or 2 mitochondria because they don't need that much energy. But other cells, like heart and muscle cells, need lots and lots of mitochondria because they need lots and lots of ATP. Inside of me, I have fluid called matrix. And I have cristae, which are finger-like projections from my membrane to increase my surface area, which increases my production of ATP. I function just like a digestive system. I take in nutrients, and then I break it down with lysosomes, which have enzymes in them, and I generate more ATP. This process is known as cellular respiration. Vacuoles are where I get my nutrients from. They're like little bubbles in the cell that contain food and other nutrients. Remember this, all cells go through cellular respiration and they need mitochondria. Woohoo, go mitochondria! So there you have it. Now you know a little bit more about me and all the organelles inside of me. So thank your cells every now and again for all the hard work that they do. Have a great one, bye-bye!